I hail from Bhavnagar and I am aged 88 years and therefore with a slight pain and the correct diagnosis by Dr. S.D. Telang of Bhavnagar and Dr. N.M. Vaishnav of Bhavnagar. When they detected, they proposed for a bypass and they said that there is no scope for putting a stent on this. So you have to decide whether you want to go for bypass or you want to live life like this. Then if you live the current life without bypass, then you will have limitations of movement. You will have to go into the ground floor. You can't hectically make movements. All these things were there. My difficulty was that I, being the lone survivor in my family, I had my estate at Rajkot, I have my estate at Bhavnagar. Both remain unsold. And I was worried that if something happens to me, what will happen and who will look into all this? Therefore, I was delaying and poring over the subject as to what to do. And my old landlord, Dr. Jagdish Bhatt, an ENT surgeon at Bhavnagar, he took me to his residence because my father died, my mother died, and I had my only brother died. So both the brothers were unmarried. Therefore, I was the only survivor, and class 1 survivor was myself only. So I was delaying my decision, and ultimately Dr. Malay Dhebar, a prominent radiologist of Rajkot, happens to be my cousin. He just telephoned to Dr. Jagdish Bhatt that what have you decided? Why delay? 1 month has passed from ever since he has been discharged from hospital. So better that you take some decision. So he said, if you get confused, then you come down to Rajkot, and here is one cardiologist, Desai, at Wokad Hospital. He will throw some more light, I am confident about it. So you come here and we will help you to take final decision. So we went to Rajkot along with Dr. Jagdish Bhatt, and Dr. Desai very convincingly explained to me the chart of the disc CD that was taken at Bhavnagar, and he said that the way in which you have rushed and approached me at my seat, and you have taken away papers from my hand, and the manner in which you are talking with me loudly ultimately justifies that you must go for bypass because there is no scope for stent, and you should not go anywhere except priority is given to Dr. Anil Jain. If you don't get an admission or get some difficulty, you tell me, I will immediately get it done. Second is the Rajesh Desai, but then I naturally preferred number 1, and I came here, and Dr. Anil Jain, Dr. Jagdish Bhatt has shown me his Google picture where he has operated bypass surgeries of more than 30,000 patients by now. So I thought that I am safe in his hand. And I asked, before departing from Rajkot, I asked Dr. Desai that I would only like to ask you one question. What is the risk of my life if I go for bypass? He said only 2%. And therefore I immediately decided to come. And on my road, Dr. Jagdish Bhatt also said that up to yesterday I was telling you no. now I am also telling you, yes, you should go for bypass. So we came down here. Dr. Vaishnav intervened from Bhavnagar, and I got immediate appointment by Dr. Anil Bhai. And on first I was admitted, and on second I was operated. And the hospital staff and the treatment are not less than excellent. And yesterday when he was visiting in a round, I talked to Anil Bhai that I have two persons who recommended your name. One Dr. Vaishnav and another Dr. Nayan Swadhya, surgeon Baroda, who happened to be his teacher, Anil Bhai's teacher. And when last evening when I came to know that I hail from Bhavnagar, Jagdish Bhai hails from Bhavnagar, Dr. Vaishnav hails from Bhavnagar, and even Sunil Bhai had Garza primary education. His roots were in Bhavnagar. So I was very happy that having hailed from Bhavnagar, I have been treated excellently, and I am very happy, and I would strongly recommend. And I am also very happy to know that he is going for a still bigger project to serve the humanity. And I told on the face of Anil Bhai that I cannot say as a human being that you are a god, because I have been given a life, but you are an angel of life, an angel of God, because God has given you birth to serve the humanity like this. So he was very happy, and he just signed like this. Thank you very much.